Okay, so I decided to do a review of film that I just saw today, Barbie. There might be an odd spoiler, but anyway, let's get into it. So Barbie is the latest toy turned movie adaptation, and it stars a whole load of people. You have Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, America Ferrera, Alexandra Shipp, the guy that's playing the new Doctor, Nakuti something, he's in it as well. Michael Cena, um, Katie McKinnon, and of course Will Ferrell and Ryan Gosling. And it tells the story about this girl, this Barbie called Barbie, played by Margot Robbie, who's living in this very plastic world. Like everything is plastic. Like the cups are plastic. Her slide is plastic. Her house is plastic. Every single thing is plastic. And she realizes that she's kind of malfunctioning because she's like crying now, her feet are flat, and she's like saying to herself, okay, what's happened to me? So someone says to her to go to Weird Barbie, and she goes to Weird Barbie anyway. And Weird Barbie says to her, oh, you have to either A, choose the Barbie world, or B, the human world. So she decides to go to the human world. And it's there where she meets her former owner, is it Gloria, I think her name is, played by America Ferrera, who has a daughter now called Sasha, and her daughter isn't really into Barbies anymore, so that's why she's kind of like, and the reason why she's malfunctioning, by the way, I know it's spoilers, but the reason why Barbie's malfunctioning is because Gloria went through a phase, like she kind of went into depression, as I say, and that's why Barbie's feeling sad and upset, and you get the gist. So of course, Barbie has to choose either the human world or the Barbie world, and you have to find out the rest for yourself. What I think of this movie, the marketing didn't do this. The marketing, sorry, for this movie didn't do it justice, but I actually enjoyed this film. I was actually surprised. I thought it was going to be, you know, not that great, but I actually enjoyed it. So I'm going to start with the good and the bad. First, the good. The production design is really, really good. It kind of reminds me of the movie Elf, where, do you know the way in Elf, which also had Will Ferrell, by the way, where it was kind of like a plastic world as well. And then he goes into New York, and he, of course, has to, like, find his dad, of course, played by the late, great James Cain. And it kind of reminds me of the Lego movie as well, where you see these little girls playing with dolls, and then, like, Barbie's a flashback of Weird Barbie and the girl that had Weird Barbie, and she's like, oh, I remember you. But the highlight of this movie is Ryan Gosling. That man was hysterical in this film. He was so funny in this film. He has two songs, Push and I'm Just Kidding. And there's like a scene in that movie, like a montage when he sings that song, I'm Just Kidding, and it kind of got me Teen Beach movie vibes in a way. Um, the rest of the acting was great as well. Um, the costumes are really, really good. They're actually done by, what you call her, Jacqueline Duran, who also did the costumes for Beauty and the Beast, and the production designer, Sarah Greenwood, was over Beauty and the Beast as well for the production. So that was a cool Beauty and the Beast reunion. Um, the message is actually nice as well. It's all about woman empowerment. You know the way like I'm a woman, right? I'm 32 years of age. There's times in my life that I say to myself, am I good enough for this world? Am I not good enough for this world? And there's one line in that movie, and now it's sticking to me, and it's like America Ferrera talks about it, saying, oh, like you are enough, or something like that. And that, like, you know, like we have to do this, we have to do that, and all this, and it's okay to not be okay. Like it's grand not to be perfect. Um, yeah. Is there anything I have to change? Is there anything I can change about this movie? To be quite honest, and this is going to sound bizarre, I literally thought it was going to be like, do you know animation for the Barbie movies? I literally thought it was going to have like an enchanted vibe, where it starts off starting this cartoon world, and then they become real, like real people. But they were real all the time. It's just that they were living this plastic world, and here I was going, ah. And also, this movie has a ton of sexual innuendo. I swear to God, there's one scene, right? And Barbie, of course, is in Venice Beach in Miami, I think, or Los Angeles. I guess in Miami, right? And of course, there's these guys, these workers, and she's like, says to them, "Oh, I don't have a vagina, and he hasn't got a penis," referring to Ken not having a penis. He goes, "Oh yeah, I do have some genitals," and I was like, "Just going." And this is a kids' movie, and you're throwing out vaginas and penises, and then to top it all off, right? In the very end of the movie, to top it all off, when Barbie becomes human, because she does become human in the end. I know I should have spoilers. I know it's a spoiler review. I'm sorry, but I had to get out of the way. And then in the end of the movie, she, like I said, she does become human because she meets Ruth's handler, played by Rhea Perlman, who she met previous in the headquarters of Mattel. And she was like, in the end, between her Barbie land and the human world, and she's like, yeah, I'm sticking with the human world because I want to die naturally. And the first thing she goes to, right, she goes into this building, and here I was going, okay, she's going into a building, she must be looking for work or something. And it's actually a doctor's place, and the doctor says to her, oh, where'd you like to go to? And she's like, I want to see a psychiatrist. And I was like, the first thing you want to do now that you're human is to get a smear test done. But yeah, the movie though is really, really silly. It's slightly stupid, but I actually had a great time watching it. I didn't expect the movie to be actually good at all. Is it as good as Little Mermaid? To be quite honest with you, it's not, because I love the Little Mermaid more than Barbie. I'm sorry. I know I love Barbie. I've always been a fan of Barbie since I was a kid. Like, I saw most movies. I had a lot of dolls because my mum used to buy me dolls, and my late granny used to buy me dolls every single Christmas and on my birthday. And some of them and they're no longer with me, but I do collect Disney dolls, by the way. But yeah, it's a good movie. I enjoyed it. I give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. So yeah, that's a fair score. Out of 10, oh god, out of 10, I have to give it 6 out of 10, which is like 60%, which isn't bad. Do I see this movie getting Oscars? I kind of do, and I kind of don't. I kind of see it reaching to the choreograph. And also, I forgot to mention, there is a few cameos in this movie as well. So you've got Dua Lipa, who sings a song, Dance the Night. She plays a mermaid, like 2 mermaids. It also has John Cena as a merman going, "Hey Barbie, hey Ken." But yeah, I did have a good time watching it. Would I watch it again and buy it in DVD or Blu-ray? I probably will get in Blu-ray, most definitely. But yeah, it's one of those movies where you either like it or you don't like it. Now, I went by myself, by the way, because my mum wouldn't go and see it, my brother wouldn't go and see it. I guarantee you, while I'm doing this review, my mum would actually hate it because she'd think it would be stupid and silly and just pure bad, just really bad. But yeah, like I said there, I give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. My advice though is be very careful when you bring your children, because when I went to see it today, there was actually about 5 or like 6-year-olds at it, and I was the only adult by myself in a row that was empty by myself, by the way, surrounded by like 5 and 6-year-olds, their mothers and their one or two fathers was at it. Yeah. And was I embarrassed? Heck no, because I love, like I said there before, previous, I'm a doll collector anyway. I've always have, always will. There's the songs are great too. I forgot about the songs. Like, you've got Billie Eilish, you've got Sam Smith sings "Man, I Am the Man." Dua Lipa, like I said, Liza sings a song called "Pink." Helen Mirren is the narrator. She throws a lot of fourth wall jokes, including like Margot Robbie being unfit for the role of Barbie, and I was like, you did not say that about Margot Robbie. Speaking of Margot Robbie, there were times I couldn't get her out of my head as Harley Quinn. I was like, she's gonna turn into Harley Quinn. Let me guess, this is another DC comic movie where Harley Quinn is stuck in this plastic fantasy world with Ryan Gosling and the guy Benjamin Is it Benjamin Kingston Adar, I think? The guy from Secret Invasion. And I was like, she's going to turn to Harley Quinn any moment, and she didn't, sadly. But yeah, what do you guys think about the movie? Did you like the movie? Are you going to see the movie? My advice, do go and watch it for yourselves, because the trailers did not do it justice at all, like I said. But yeah, like I said, I enjoyed it, and what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. And thanks for watching.